E aí, vamos continuar então. Hellblade Senua'S Sacrifice. Parei aqui no último incêndio, vambora, mano. Quero zerar isso o mais rápido possível. Joguinho meio bizarro, hein? Mas é bom. Mas tem um caminho pra cá. E parece ter outro caminho pra cá. Fazer tudo de novo. Abrir aqui, né? Deixar abrido. Dá brasa no chão aqui, ó. Outro puzzlezinho eu sofri um pouco, hein? Tem que alinhar a letra com o bagulho no chão, mano. Valeu, Daniel. Obrigado pelo like, mano.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him,
Porra,
and
três letras,
fires will
mano.
burn behind him.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Valeu, Ezequiel. Hi, Ken. How are you, man? E aí, Ezequiel?
Enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear.
Ken, the master of persona.
And others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire.
Opa, tá aqui.
They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Agora onde tá? Aqui, ó. Beleza, um foi. Faltam duas letras. Opa, tem outra por aqui. Deve ser aqui em cima. Agora, onde é? Parece ser aqui, ó. Pô, é chatinho de achar, ô Ezequiel. Chatinho pra caramba, mano. Faço a mínima ideia de onde seja, velho. Opa, acho que é aqui, mano, ó. Pior que não tem nenhuma dica, tá ligado? Ele só fala que é por aqui, ó. Porque essas letrinhas estão voando, né? É, tá perto, mano. Mano, cadê esse bagulho, velho? Se eu sair muito, ó, já não é mais aqui, ó. Tá vendo? É por aqui mesmo, tá aqui, mano. Às vezes até o desenho no chão, sei lá, mano, que da outra vez era, né? E aí, Marcelo, brigadão pelo like. Caralho, meu irmão, cadê esse bagulho? Opa, achei. Caralho, olha isso, mano. Que merda, velho. Porra, eu tinha que alinhar essa madeira aqui e aquela ali, mano. Ó, e fazer o bagulho certinho. É louco. Vai se lascar. Você viu, Ezequiel? É foda, mano. Achei na cagada, mano. Na moral. Vamos ver onde tá o outro agora. Tá aqui. Ah, o outro eu já vi, ó. Esse tá aqui. Tá bem fácil esse, ó. Esse tá bem fácil. Seguir.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of certain and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Tem, Ezequiel. Tem que prestar atenção, mano.
Keep running. Go on. Nothing will stop. Run, Senua. Run, run, run. Through the fire.
Nossa, tá pegando fogo. Morri?
Don't. She's dying.
Eu morri? Não, isso aí é do jogo, não é possível.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from you.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Ah, não morri não, era do jogo, ó. Chefão, outro chefão, hein? Caralho, meu irmão, isso é brabo, hein?
You destroyed everything. Everyone. But
O
not
jogo tá maluco, Ezequiel.
now.
Ah, não. Dei mole, mano. Levanta. Calma, se afasta um pouco, se afasta um pouco. Tem que parar ele, tem que parar ele. Morre, filha da puta! Não posso deixar, não posso deixar. Bate nele! Morre, lixo! Esse foi mais fácil que o outro. Foi. Quase que eu morri nesse, hein? Aí, carai. Aí, ó. Portão de Valhalla.
For every battle won.
Esse foi, Ezequiel. Esse foi fácil.
And so it goes. Until we fall. in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I find
Hi Grace, no problem. I know you are in your working.
to fulfill yours.
Thank you very much, Grace.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest.
Vambora, mano. Vambora.
Your truth.
Uma conquista, ó. Extinção. Derrote Surtur. Bora, conseguimos, galera. Yes, Grace.
Truth was a trouble.
Tonight I will play Persona 5.
Scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. His tales of hell were true. Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him.
Não, é melhor não subestimar o jogo não, Ezequiel. Eu não quero mais não. Eu nem sei pra onde eu tenho que ir, velho. Acho que é pra cá. Melhor não, Ezequiel. Vai que eu morro aí. Vou voltar por onde eu vim. Eu acho que foi por aqui.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others.
Opa, abriu uma porta lá, ó. Eu vi a porta abrindo.
Feel it. Stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again.
Eu acho que eu vi essa porta aqui abrindo, mano.
Senua has died before. And she will do so again.
É aqui mesmo.
You can be sure of that.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge.
Consegui abrir o portão de Helheim.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it.
E agora?
It's so dark. It's dark. The dark.
Olha, o gráfico é show, né, mano?
Cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but
Credo. Que voz feia.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds?
Olha que voz
I will
sinistra.
never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Olha lá. Caralho, abrir as costas dele, igual na série Vikings. Que eles fazem, mano. Abre as costas e quebra as costelas.
Nightmare, where all dreams come true. You searched for control.
Os vikings matavam dessa forma, que torturava, tá ligado? Abria o cara pelas costas. O cara ficava vivo ainda.
To smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
Insano, né, Ezequiel?
No!
Credo. Coitada, mano.
Break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Bora. Comecei aqui, né? Eu passei aqui no começo, ó. Só que aqui não tava com água, não, ó. Quando eu passei aqui, a maré tava baixa. Eu fui por ali, ó. Passei pra lá. Maneiro, mano. Vambora. Caraca, velho. Ih, lá vem.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling. When there is a new world ahead, the only one that makes
You're close.
Morre, lixos.
Every gate you open into darkness
Pô, muito bonito, né, Ezequiel?
brings another challenge.
Ah, porra. Nossa, o tamanho desse bicho. Vou ter que lutar contra isso? Porra, eu não fiz isso não.
She's injured. She's not gonna make it. She's hurt. She won't make it.
Tem mais, mano?
Behind you.
Não. Vem pelas costas, filha da puta. Lá vem o grandão de novo. Matei. Porra, é um boss mesmo esse aqui, ó. Você é louco, mano. O bicho é forte, hein? Qual é essa aqui? Lá vem negócio de procurar letrinha. Começou a palhaçada.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
É alguma coisa aqui, ó. Aqui, achei. Essa foi tranquila. Bora.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd. And his challenge, giantess.
Olha lá, consertou a escada, ó. Show, bora. Tranquilo. Também não foi difícil. Agora tem um caminho aqui, tem outro aqui. Pra cá que é mais seguro, né? Tem outro aqui. Ah, esse foi tranquilo, as três, hein? Tudo no mesmo lugar.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh. And her face, menacing and grim.
The gate.
Lá vem mais.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Nossa, olha o tamanho disso. Uma mulher careca.
I'm sorry.
As pernas chegou a ficar fraca.
I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Credo. Quebrou minha espada. Bicha feia da porra.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions.
E aí, Marília, acordou a Margarida?
As seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua'S nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua'S...
Parece, é verdade isso aqui, ó. Isso é grande, mano.
You must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Credo.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering.
Vai fechar o machucado.
Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. There.
Será que dói?
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
Ela fez isso pra fechar o machucado, Marília. Senão ia ficar sangrando o tempo todo, ela ia passar mal, desmaiar ou morrer.
Do you still believe in me, Senua'S?
It's a trick. She knows this. It's a trick. He's already dead. You know he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. Yes, no, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening? Go towards it.
Bora. Agora eu tô sem espada, mano. Se aparecer os monstrão, fodeu. Bora. Bora que ela tá machucada ainda, né? Tá com dor de viado. O que tem pra cá? Já, tá toda ferrada já, Maria. Ó, tava ali, eu acho. Ó o cara ali.
There it is. alone. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come
on. Ó, que bonito. Valeu, Antônio. Obrigado pelo like.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Opa, lá, o cara lá. Parece ter outro caminho aqui, ó, mas vamos pra cá, mano. Vou platinar mesmo?
Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
Tá bonito esse jogo, hein? Será que é a árvore da vida lá dos nórdicos?
The lone figure of a boy.
Olha lá quanta gente.
Play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him.
Ih, lá vem inimigo. Ah, minha espada recuperou. Ah não, é só a bainha.
She felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever.
Ah, tem uma espada lá na árvore, ó.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
A cara dela machucada. Tá bem feito. É, aqui não dá pra passar ainda. E aquilo ali? Nossa, tem um negócio verde ali. Sei lá o que é aquilo. Tem algum bug. Tinha tá só o pó. Só o pó da rabiola. pra cá. Ela tem que... Ela tá atrás do... Parece que ela quer ressuscitar, Marília, o marido dela que morreu. Isso aqui, ó, essa bola nas costas dela aqui presa, é a cabeça do marido dela. Aí parece que ela tá nessa jornada aí pra tentar ressuscitar ele. Pelo que eu entendi é isso. A história é meio implícita, né?
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own.
É, Marília, o bagulho é doido.
Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break.
Olha que bonito. Pô, agora sim, hein? Ó, todo sem machucado. Tá até rindo.
How does he so effortlessly court the world in bliss?
If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Coitado, Marília. Tadinha, ela tá apaixonada. Ela quer ressuscitar o marido.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you.
Eu acho que esse que tava falando com ela era o marido dela. Como eles se conheceram, tá ligado?
It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you?
Ó, o nome é o marido, era o marido dela mesmo, Dillion.
I'll find you, my love. I promise.
That tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met
Olha essas vozes.
She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. waiting for you by the tree.
É, eu acho que eu tô indo achar uma nova espada, Marília, porque a minha quebrou. Não tem como enfrentar nenhum inimigo, né?
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy.
Sigmund é uma Valkyria, né, lá do God of War.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Sigurd's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out.
Acho que eu achei a espada, hein?
Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each heart. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Tem que achar agora os pedaços da espada.